Hello fellow geeks and comic book nerds out there, and maybe just a passerby here and there. It is comic book day. Let me show you what I got.
I'm in love with a hero. I'm in love with the one who will...
First up is Astonishing X-Men issue number 5. The X-Men are still stuck in the astral plane, or at least most of them are. The battle between the Shadow King and Xavier is being explained. The X-Men are caught in the crossfire of everything, but there may be something more at play here that we're not aware of. But this better wrap up. This has been dragging on for 5 issues already. Batman issue number 34. Batman and his future wife Catwoman are trying to get back Holly Robinson, who was sometimes her buddy, sometimes her sidekick, and sometimes something more to her. But first he has to go through his ex, Talia, who isn't taking it too well that he's going to be marrying Catwoman. So you just know that a Selena Kyle versus Talia Al Ghul is bound to happen. Nightwing issue number 32. Raptor is back. And he's somewhat pissed off at Dick Grayson for throwing away the partnership that he was trying to force on Dick. So his and Grayson's relationship is strained to say the least. He's actually approaching Grayson while he's in his civilian identity. In the background, there's also a side story taking place where there's going to be a team called the Runoffs, or at least that's what I'm thinking their name is going to be. I am interested to find out how they're going to play into the overall scheme of everything. Spider-Man issue number 234. This is now like a legacy title, being that the numbers have returned back to the original number. But this issue starts a new Sinister Six storyline, but this time it's going to involve Miles Morales, and a new villainous Spider-Man character who's wearing an Iron Spider-Man costume. The identity is revealed in this issue, but I could have sworn that this character was killed off just recently, but I'm assuming I missed something. Either that or they're going to explain how he came back. Superman issue number 34, Imperious Lex Part 2. Lex is doing this weird thing where he's trying to get Superman to be the leader of Apocalypse, but what I was more interested in than anything else was that Lois was almost kind of accepted into the Furies. That was pretty darn cool, and I'm glad to see Lois as being a total badass in this issue. Not that she's lacking in any way or anything like that, it just feels as though lately she hasn't really been used to her potential. Walking Dead issue number 173. Most of the Whisperers look like they've been wiped out. There may be a few exceptions here and there, but for the most part their threat is over. However, a new group of people have been introduced. Whether or not they're going to be good guys, bad guys, or whether or not they're going to play a major part in the overall plot, that is unknown. Captain America issue number 965. The real Captain America is back, or at least that's what Marvel is really promoting now. We're supposed to forget that Marvel was really promoting the idea that Nazi evil Captain America was the real Captain America, and that the good Captain America was really just a facsimile creation from the Cosmic Cube that was supposed to be the manifestation of what Captain America could have been and what he really was at some point, but not really the real Captain America. So it's all really confusing, and I just say it's a timey-wimey kind of thing. But regardless though, it is nice to see the good Captain America back. And it's great to see him being heroic and honorable and everything he used to be before the Secret Empire story. And this is a legacy title, so that's why the numbering has returned back to what it originally was, which is why it's 695. But that's all the comic books I read this week. I also read Iceman issue number 7, and I read Jetsons issue number 1. Really was not expecting that issue to be that way. But still, both of those titles I'm going to be talking about in separate videos. But what did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. And with that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't done it yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, check out my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later.
The one who will always win. He's a prominent
The artwork in Captain America really wasn't all that great. It wasn't horrible in any way, but it just felt like it was very simplistic. I feel as though if they're really trying to push Captain America as being like their golden boy and have him to be such a heroic character for people to pay attention to him again, you would think that the artwork would jump out at you more, but this just seemed very plain and simple. But this is just my own personal opinion.